pretty. So now, what am I gonna do about it? I'm just gonna enjoy, you know. I'm just gonna enjoy this walk, sweating, and I'm gonna be like, oh, damn. I could have been so much faster on my bicycle. I could have come back home right away. Without sweating, without walk sweating. But it's okay. This like I show you guys around, and you know, it's nice when I cycle and when I show you around. And it's also nice when I walk and show you around. It's a different way. Obviously, this way goes slower. But yeah, there's a 30 minutes limit on this Insta360 1-hour camera. And yeah, and I don't think we have passed the 30 minutes yet. And I still haven't looked into all the details to learn how to use it. So I tap the screen and it doesn't actually turn on. So I can't really see the time and how long it's been. Anyway, it's 4 p.m. now. And what am I going to do? I'm going to go back home and I'm going to have lunch, finally. I still haven't had lunch. Or maybe I'm going to fetch some food at my favorite food court. And I'm not going to eat yet. I'm going to wait for 2 hours and warm the food again. So, you know, I don't have to have like a light lunch or whatever, and then dinner again in a couple of hours. It's already 4 anyway. But yeah, as you can see, anywhere you go around the city, and we have a lot of Filipino girls. Yeah. So we get Plaza Singapore here. Singapura. Plaza Singapura. Okay? Okay, and I gotta check. I was like taking out my phone and I knew I had to check something, but you know what? You know, if I was making these videos and speaking and actually had people watching, you know, instead of, I guess it's fake it before you make it. And now I'm speaking, and I know that my videos will get maybe 10 views, and how much they would have seen of the video every time, maybe for only 1 minute, 30 minutes, so nobody's gonna really watch this. But yeah, like I'm just saying, take it before you make it. At least when I walk around like that, people will either think that I'm nuts, or they will think that, you know, I'm one of his influencers. I'm an influencer, which I'm not. At least not yet. But working on it. So I got here, and here we are. You know what? I'm so close now. Anyway, like everything I'm gonna do now is like walking. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like what I could do is actually walk the whole way back home, because at least that's what I'm doing. I'm making a video, you know, and there's gonna be another video that will start after 30 minutes, and I don't exactly know when, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose my voice, maybe for no reasons. Anyway, look, it's pretty, I think the sun is back now. Like I'm saying, it's 4 p.m. What I wanted to do was, once I reach home, Maybe stay here for a bit, relax, take a shower. I'm not gonna put my stuff to sell on carousel today. I was waiting for the weekend to starting taking some pictures of all my lenses and my cameras so that they will be ready. I'll put them online for the weekend, because as long as I'm concerned, I can stay here for another less than 2 months now. And maybe I'll be able to extend, maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe not. Hopefully yes. I'm on my 7th or 8th extension, so hopefully I'll be able to. Anyway, so if I can't extend, then why should I even bother to? I'm becoming senile, like Joe Biden, like for all the Joe Biden haters, which is the oldest president-elect president starting a mandate, starting, his term of presidency is the oldest, 77 years old, among the 46 presidents. So they're pretty young. Then I mean. I'm not even kidding. I mean, I thought that normally presidents are pretty old, so I mean, 37 is not that old. You finish your term at 81, okay? The year I was born. Anyway, I'm totally, and I keep on changing the topic. Fuck up, bitch! What are you gonna do, And now you see me angry. I can really turn angry pretty fast. I know it was turning red, but come on, what are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna look on your right, on your left? Are you just gonna run over? Are you gonna run over pedestrians? So we got some dance competition here, dance. And that makes me think, of course, about the movie Cuties and the whole drama around it. And I'm like, okay, thinking about a couple of movies to watch. And I thought, okay, Cuties can be one of these movies I could watch. Why not? It's something that, everything that will be like connected to some kind of drama, either like the Trump election, or this or that. Yeah, of course it's gonna drive people attentions, and they're gonna want to watch what's going on and then see what happens. So, same to me. I wanted to know what was the movie all about. So I watched the movie. I downloaded the movie illegally, and I watched it. And that's what I was saying. I was just laughing. Like, I was just laughing at these girls that were just like pretending to be big and to be adults, doing some sexy dance. They don't really even understand themselves. Yeah, that's the way. And I just thought it was comical. And then the whole world is like thinking that, oh my God, that they are sexualizing children and blah blah blah, don't bother. And stuff. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, like I'm horrible. I'm like, it's like, come on. Not the right moment. Not the right moment. I'm a little tense already because of the border, like the crossing over there. But anyway, So let's get back to Cuties. You get like kids like that, like dancing, like this one. I've been thinking for a fucking second that they are being sexualized or whatever because they're dancing in some like fancy whatever clubs. Aren't they doing it like in the middle of the fucking street? Does anybody give a damn? No. Okay? Nobody cares. If you care about that, about what's going on there, I think it's either because you're just fucking paranoid and you can't stop to worry about shit that doesn't matter, that don't matter, or you just have a problem yourself and you are actually one of the person sexualizing the kids or whatever, because that's what I was explaining on my post on Facebook. It's like, really, I mean, if you come from a country like France where we're not as puritanical and as British and all that, as the US is, for example, then yeah, we're not going to make a big deal of that. And indeed, it didn't make any big deal in France. It didn't, start this controversy. It started the controversy like with the Muslims, for example. Okay, go figure. With like among groups and societies which are like really, like I'm saying, like really conservative. And among these people, you have people from the two extremes, like that really like don't want any of this shit and are paranoid about it. And some people, they think about it maybe because they think too much about it because they actually see them sexualized. But if you're just normal, then you just don't care. You just see a kid dressing like a grown-up girl with a fancy dress, and she's playing the bimbo and she's dancing, and it's just a movie and you just don't think about it. You don't really care. And maybe you think it's funny. And now I had this Mexican friend telling me, oh my god, Dad, I'm the problem. So I really had to have at least someone telling me how much potentially sick I was myself, because I thought it was funny. So I was like cheering up by the sexualization of kids. But that's the thing, I was cheering up about kids just having fun. Because for me, they were not being sexualized or sexualizing themselves. They were just doing what kids do. By the way, if you haven't heard about Cuties, then I don't know if you live under a rock or something, if you haven't heard about anything about it, about like this Muslim, 11 years old Muslim girl, but I obviously come from, it doesn't have to be obvious, but she comes from a conservative family. She wears the hijab and stuff. Well, this she has to wear it at home, whatever. And then some girls in her class, they dress like grown-up girls, who dress pretty sexy, blah blah, and they have a dance group, and there's a dance competition. I hate this fucking mess that keep on unfolding. So they want to, so she just wanna copy them, and she just wanna be their friends and start dancing with them. So they are potentially the bad influence and stuff. And it made a lot of controversy because there was this sexy poster. There's this poster of like the 4 girls in dance like costumes, outfits, and in like sexy poses and stuff. And so Netflix almost got canceled because of that. is like cancel Netflix because they released this poster of the movie, to advertise the movie, because they wanted to make some buzz, and they didn't think that it was making that much buzz. So much buzz that they had to take it off. Okay? So what I believe is that if you're just a normal person and you understand that, for example, even in the country like in the US, where supposedly there are a lot of crazy folks, I mean, not that many, but some, you know, for me it's mostly paranoia, because I didn't check the sources, but that, yeah, millions of kids get abducted every year or something like that, kidnapped, but actually 99 point something percent is done by one of the parents, basically, something like that. They are not real kidnapping, okay, or a couple of millions of kids, maybe not millions, but a couple of like 100,000 or whatever, like a big number, every year get they don't disappear, but they disappear, they reappear soon after. But so somebody was making this point, like, my God, parents have to be careful. Oh my God, they have to keep the kids locked, you know, make their life hell and make them stay like in prison, mental prison, physical prison. I'm so grateful. Development, for keto development. No, so this is the thing. This is what I'm against. Now, you can't be too permissive, but also you have to let them fucking be, you know, because at the end of the day, and like I said, I didn't check my sources, but like only about 100 kids every year in the US, in a country of 325 million people, get actually kidnapped by really dangerous people, you know. So yeah, so this means that more people die of, you know, any kind of shit, food poisoning and whatever you can think of, than that, you know. Like terrorism is not something common. It's like there are like a couple of people that die in Vienna, and it's such a big deal, you know, and they talk about it in the news every day. And it's just because now, it's been a long time, I don't watch the news, although I'm starting to watch the news again now. So finally I've been walking the whole way. So terrorism is one of this thing too. Like, they put paranoia in your brain. Paranoia. You know? And it's the same thing with the subtle sexualization of children in a movie like Cuties. In French it's called Mignon. Okay, you only see it either because you're paranoid as fuck, or some kind of pedophile. Otherwise, you don't give a shit. 90% of people, you know, not paranoid, not puritanical as fuck, not conservative as fuck, like actually almost 70 million that people that voted for Trump, a guy that keeps on, that has molested a very big number of women, including some, probably including some teenagers or kids, okay? So, if you start believing in that, then yeah, you're stuck in a system that takes away your freedom, takes away it makes you worry, so it takes away your tranquility. And the one of your children, they want to dress like adults, and they want to dress like pop stars, like actresses, like dancers. And yeah, it's a bit over the top, it's a bit too sexy already. Then yeah, it's a little fucked up, but it's not as much as bad as, you know, people just like keep on saying, you know? Just like give them a fucking break, because they're gonna do it no matter what. If you forbid them to do it, then they're gonna do it even stronger. That's how kids work, that's how everybody works. If you force somebody to go a certain way, they're gonna go the other way around. Gosh, I hate this mask. The title is not gonna put. I'm gonna see if I can change my mask. You know, I might finish the battery of this camera, because I don't know how long I've been filming now, and it's fine. I'm just gonna keep on filming and filming. But yeah, so that's my opinion about Cuties. If you're not happy with it, then you can go yourself. And that's it, you know. But again, nobody's gonna watch that. Some people watch that in the future, and by the time I would have become a little bit of a better vlogger, and I would have some audience, and people will wanna just dig some dirt off of me, then that would be like a great opportunity. Yes, I would have had my opinion for the movie Cuties, and I like to cheer up thinking about the expectation of children, which is not the case, okay? I just think it's funny that kids dance and they think they look like big girls when they don't. Anyway, so here we go. That's Serangoon Rock. That's my